Good morning, all. What's going on? Forge is glowing purple. We thought we'd come on in here, and we don't have many. I think we've only pulled 5 voids previously, so I mean, we're just gonna be happy if we can go get an epic here. But I figure we're gonna pull, and before we do, we're gonna run something here, let you guys see the team. So we just put up 11.52 on Brutal, which is decent. It's decent. It's nice because if we do that again, or if we put up a 10.2, you know, we could eventually 2-key this Brutal, but you know, this will be good. Unfortunately, my clan gets up a lot earlier than me. I mean, resets pretty early in the morning. I don't know where a lot of my clan's from. I think they're from the US, so they probably aren't. But on my same schedule, but they're just hitting this up too fast where I don't even get the opportunity to hit this up against Void, which kind of stinks. So I don't know how good we're gonna do against this affinity. Kale's probably gonna be targeted the most, which isn't the worst. It's better than, I think it's better than Magic, believe it or not. What we ended up doing is we did start putting that Relentless gear on Tree Shield. Here he is. And we can get into this. I'll get into this probably later in my next video at reset. So let's go run this real quick, and then we're gonna pull. We just want to see how far we're able to get here. We were doing approximately 9 million on Spirit Affinity. You know, 9.5, which is good. We want to get over. We need to start moving. This CBC, which just came out, it's not going to be personal rewards. Why this probably ends up being the weakest is just right now, Tyrell being weak affinity, possibly not landing the decrease attack. You know, he landed it there, which is great, but you know, as this boss ramps up, we're going to be in a tough spot. So we really need a lot of our damage to come from pretty much Wukong. I do need to get a little bit more accuracy going on our guy Tree Shield. But if we could start, our goal right now, I think hands down our goal right now is to get our champions up to a phase where we can 4-key. We could 4-key Nightmare. That's the most, hands down, the most important thing for us right now. I've been getting lucky with some of these Brimstone procs here. Okay, I need to time this out. I think we could get him up in time. I don't know. Yeah, we do get the boost, so that's good. It Did hurt not having the leech on there by our boy Deacon. But fortunately it was just... Oh, we did get the extra turn. That's nice. And this is exactly why we went with the Relentless, was that right there. Just getting those extra procs, getting him an opportunity to heal up is honestly huge. It's absolutely huge. We're going to take a little bit of a smack here. That's fine. Probably could have protected, but we didn't. Get that out of there. It's going to be hard to revive. I need him hitting here, more so than anything. Oh, beautiful. I mean, and look at that, and like, I mean, it's just exactly what we needed. He's probably going down. I don't think he's going to stay up. If I had the boost, yeah, he's going down. Oh, we all went down. Jeez. I didn't even see. I didn't see if decreased attack was not on. Maybe that's why we got hit so hard. But 8.75, not awful. Not awful. What does that equate out to? Okay, we're not. I don't think we're there. We're not there at a Grandmaster, so I don't even know if I could throw 3 keys into that. But again, we do have to probably. So I think we'll hit up Brutal again. I think we'll end up going. What we'll do is we'll get Grandmaster here and Master here. So I think that's the move. I think that's the move when it's all said and done. And yeah, so we'll put 2 keys into each of these instead of 3 and 1, and we're just slowly working this thing up. We're slowly working this thing up. Again, we are missing. We're not even 4 of our champions don't have a 6-star extension, so not some of them aren't even wearing banners yet. So that's what we need. Get Tree Shield a little tankier. So we're slowly working there. We're slowly working there. But honestly, what this video is about is this right here. So we're gonna pull our 9. I was really hesitant. Like, do I go do this? But you know, we do have 2 more sacreds we can get here. You know, unfortunately, unlike a lot of the content creators who have an extra 7 laying around, like we're in a tough spot. So I do have to be careful with this. I don't know. Like my thought is like, can I go do the next fusion with 5 secrets, which probably be 6 because we'll get the login, or not the login, but the monthly, which will come in about 11 days, which probably by the time the next fusion's going, like we should be good. So we'll have 6 there instead of 13, like some content creators that have their community do free work. So, and then we have the primal shards. Hopefully we can gain another primal shard or 2. We did end up getting a primal shard here. We actually pushed it hard enough to get a void. I did pull 2 of the immortal soulstones. Ended up getting, just so you guys see, and 3. I didn't show you guys this, but we got that here. We got this here. Or we got, these were from the immortals right here. And then we also got this guy and these 2 is what we ended up getting. So, nothing too special. But I wanted you guys to at least see these, and let's get to it. We have not pulled a Void Epic yet. Definitely not a Void Legendary. We've only pulled 5 Voids, so in the history of this, like honestly, like we'll be happy if we get a Void Epic. We really will. I don't think we're going to, but I have to give my team I need to see if I can get something for Clan Boss that can be helpful. And honestly, I don't know how many Void Epics are out there that are actually that helpful, outside of like pulling like a double Man-Eater. Not that we have the speeds for it, but it at least gets me in the realm. So let's see what we got. Let's start pulling. And we'll see. So again, still have not pulled an epic yet. We'd love an epic. And that's our very first one. Honestly, I don't know if I've ever pulled her on my... This is super interesting. This is super interesting. This may have been a really good pull for me. This is a more reliable decreased attack. This is a super interesting pull for me. This may have been what I needed, realistically. That may have been what I needed. I may hold off right there. I don't know. We do get the gems. That's super nice. I'll show you guys where we finish in tag in the next video. Here you go. Now this is the free-to-play life right here. Now do I keep pulling here? That was such a massive pull. I honestly, like, there was still a handful of void epics that I didn't have on my old account, and I think Padma, I did get Padma. It was like way late. Like, she was one of the last, I think, void epics I ever got. So I never fully got to experience her. But this decreased attack is huge. She's a defense-based champion, which is great. It's a 2-hitter. Oh man, this was removes all buffs from targets. This is a fantastic pull. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. A lot of books. That's not great, but this is going to be a champion that we are going to build out. Oh man, the decisions here. Do I try and hold on to this? Because, again, I have to think fusions here. I have to think fusions. This is a lot of points. It's 120 points on a summon rush. You know, so we're looking at, you know, like I had 9. I just gave up. By pulling, I'm giving up 1,000. You know, I'm giving up 720 points, which could come in big. It really could, but I think we're gonna do it. We'll just continue pulling. I don't anticipate much. Obviously, we just got an epic, so I probably should stop realistically, but. Yeah, so, Bellower's nice. It could be a eventual campaign farmer. Not terrible. Getting him's nice. Obviously, we'd love a Cold Heart if we're going to get a rare, but... And I'm not anticipating much. Like, I probably should have held off, but... let's see. I actually really like Gala. I had her. She was actually still in my... I'm pretty sure I still ran her. I had a pretty good... I could have used... I really could have used something more along the lines of, like, support. Like, obviously we would love Demitha. So let's go. Last one. Where are we on this? Maybe we hold off. Champ Chase. All right, we did get this. We'll probably, I mean, even if I pull, I'll get the 50, and then I should get the 100 just from summoning through, still leveling up my champions. And let's just pull the last one, even though we don't anticipate much, but I guess it was a decent, oh, whoa, let's go. Oh my God, wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Okay, wow. Was not anticipating that. I'll be honest. It's nice that it's Arbiter. I mean, obviously I'm getting another Arbiter, so it's not the greatest. Wow, man, I guess World's getting out because hold on a second. Wow, man, wow. So I'm shocked. But hey, we did it. We got it. You know, Arbiter's not the best first legendary. I was not expecting Void Legend. It kind of stinks that it's good and bad. It's both good and bad. It's bittersweet. This is bittersweet. I am gonna eventually get an Arbiter. So we're not that close to getting Arbiter. You know, we have a long ways to go. If I could find where we are. All right, let's go. Focus here. We're not that close to getting Arbiter, to be honest with you. Like, we aren't. It does stink that I've pulled an Arbiter, in that, like, I'm getting another one. And honestly, like, this was my frustration. I've only, in my 3-year account, low spender, I pulled 5 total Void Legendaries. One of which being, or 2 of which, I ended up pulling 2 Warlords. And you're like, oh, great, oh, that's fantastic, 2 Warlords. It's not as good as you think when you're a low spender or free to play, because 1 Warlord gets the job done. You don't get many Void Legendaries. You don't. So having dupes is not necessarily the best thing. Now, this is going to help me progress my account, no doubt. Like, having this will be massive. She's clearly going to get built out. We have some books for her. I don't know how many she needs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so 9 books. We are going to be able to fully book her. I may hold off on the books for a personal rewards. This next CVC, they just came out, is not personal, so we may hold off on her books here. Because I don't fully need her booked out. We will keep that one. Wow, and I almost didn't pull. I honestly was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. Would have loved, Cold Heart is what we would have loved. Is she even here? Yeah, over here. Would have loved her. So it's going to be interesting. Really like Gala. Really like her a lot. Like Padma. This comes down to now, like, putting my clan boss team together. Do I have the clan boss team to go do this with these guys? What's her speed aura? 30%. Oh, just arena. This is huge. This is really huge. again, like I would have loved like. It's good and bad. It's really good. It's really bad. If you guys are watching this video, I'd be curious what you guys think. If you think that's a good pull, if you think that's a bad pull. Again, I do think she's going to help my account drastically in terms of dungeons, dungeon progression. Having her, we're going to try and get her pretty tanky if we can, obviously with as much speed as possible, but we'd love to get some tankiness in her. I mean, ultimately, probably a lot of Deacon's gear is going to go straight on to her and Apo are going to, and I'm really happy now that we've never 6-starred Apo, but we're going to try and get her as fast as we possibly can, and man, just fascinating pull. Again, I would have loved, I don't even know who I would have loved. It was on Hell Hades earlier. Let me see. Let's go to... Who would we have loved here when it was all said and done? I was looking at like clan boss type. Oh, where am I going? Void legendary filter. What would I have loved? Obviously, Chris. Chris would have been huge. Honestly, I think Chris probably gives me a better shot of doing clan boss than Arbiter. Again, I'm not going to complain. And Marichka obviously would, like, it's honestly, it's bittersweet. It really is. It's bittersweet knowing that I'm going to get this champion at some point. I'm curious how they have their dungeons here set up, but this really is a fascinating pull with Padma. Padma is very, very helpful, I think. I think Tyrell kind of, we've already technically 6-starred him, which is fine. I do think Padma brings a little bit more to the table here when it's all said and done. Yeah, so that's where we're at here, guys. We pulled one. We pulled one. Oh, we got some rewards with that also, so that's good. Obviously, we're not going to get, we were not high enough to pull there, but ooh, get a little, get some stuff going here. That's good. We're on our way to another one here. Little Plarian points. Yeah, I don't know what to think, but I don't know what to think. Yeah, guys, let me know what you think. If this was a good pull or a bad pull. I really, like, honestly, I could have gotten a worse legendary than that. Like, I really could have. Well, I have a feeling this video might get a little bit of views because I'm probably going to put a bait headline, but hey, you're going to at least see something coming out of this. That's a promise. And we are now officially... We now officially have another legendary. And that we could book. So let me know what you guys think, if this was good or bad. I'm really curious. I'm gonna progress, but at the same time, like, man, I could have gotten somebody a lot worse. I guess that's. Man, we could have gotten something here along the lines of this. But I would have been nice to have gotten a legendary that I've never actually played with in both this account and my last account. Like, it would have been nice. I do know what Arbiter brings. I guess ultimately, when it's all said and done, I could run 2 types of Arbiters and Hydra and start pushing for Mithrala. So in that sense, it's not the end of the world. But that's where we're at, guys. Let me know if you enjoy this or what you think. I'm super curious if this was a good or bad pull. I have no idea right now. I'm so dumbfounded. Little shocked. Was not expecting it. Honestly, was ready for another rare to come out. But yeah, there we go, guys. We got Arbiter. We got Arbiter. I'll see you soon.